Good morning, Pointe family. God's grace and peace to you today. Coming to you from the back porch today, wearing my Magnum PI shirt. I'm not 6'2" and don't have the thick, dark, brown, wavy hair, and I don't drive a Ferrari, but I do have the shirt, so that counts for something. Wanted to update you a little bit about my story here over the last week, and that is I tested positive for COVID. And let me tell you a little bit about that story. I woke up last Wednesday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, and felt a little bit chilled, which is not like me, and I had a little bit of a headache, and said something to Lori, and she decided to take the temperature, and it was 99.8, which isn't high. Normally I would have just gone to work if it weren't in this pandemic time, but being in the situation that we are, I decided to exercise caution and thought I'll go get tested today, which turned out to be more difficult than I realized. I couldn't get in at Walmart, I couldn't get in at Walgreens, I couldn't get in at a doctor's office, and I couldn't get in at CVS unless I wanted to go across the bridge, which I didn't want to do, and so the earliest they could get me in was Friday. So I went ahead and made the appointment for Friday. By Wednesday afternoon, I felt fine. The fever had gone away, the headache had gone away, and I pretty much felt normal. And thought, no sense in going to that test on Friday. I'll just probably head back to work tomorrow. But I woke up Thursday and thought I don't quite feel 100%, and maybe, again, because of the situation we're in, I should stay away, and so I did. Friday morning, did the same thing, and decided that I would go ahead and go get the test done. So I did that Friday morning, stayed home, and decided that since Melanie was already scheduled to preach, there was no sense in me being there, and I felt confident with Melanie preaching because she had left town on Tuesday, and so she hadn't been in contact with me, and so I thought, well, I think it's okay for her to go ahead and be there and preach, and I'll just stay away to be careful. Well, Sunday night, I noticed that I couldn't smell or taste very good. In fact, I opened up one of my cologne bottles, and I could not smell it at all. And then Monday morning, I got the test about 7 o'clock in the morning. I got an email letting me know that I had tested positive for COVID. And so I feel perfectly fine. I've had no symptoms really except for the smell-taste thing since Wednesday morning when I had that fever. So I'm not over here sick. In fact, I've been working in the yard. I've been walking. I've been doing everything I want to do, except I can't go to church and I can't be around people. So don't think I'm sick or feeling unhealthy. I feel fine, and I'm not discouraged. It's just one of these little bumps in the road, I guess, of our new normal. But I wanted to let you know that out of an abundance of caution, even though according to the paperwork they sent me, I should be cleared to go back on Friday. And so I could be there on Sunday. Out of an abundance of caution, I'm not going to, and we're going to go ahead and cancel all church activities this Wednesday night and this Sunday. We are going to have the food pantry as we did through the shutdown period, but we're going to cancel all the other Wednesday night classes. Our men's group was scheduled to kick off this week. We're going to cancel that. Steve's class, Jerry's class, the teens are all canceled for tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, we're going to do online only just for this week and make sure everybody remains symptom-free, and we should be back on the following week. Again, according to the regulations, I don't have to do this, but I want everything we do, your health is our top priority. We want to certainly make sure that we cause no harm. And so even though we could, we're not going to this week. We're going to go ahead and cancel everything. You'll have to log in on Facebook to the website to watch the service online. I will preach this Sunday. I'll go ahead and record that separate from everybody else, and we'll just be able to add it into the service that way to keep everybody safe. So again, every decision that I try to make, I don't do based on what I want to do. I don't do what's best for me. I try to do what's best for us as a church, as a congregation. And I think just to put everybody at ease and to do our best to keep everybody safe, we'll go ahead and cancel all of our activities this Wednesday night, again, except for the food pantry. And we'll go ahead and have online only this Sunday. We had scheduled to kick off Sunday school this week. We're going to do all that starting next week. I don't think this is any reason to put brakes on our plans, but I do want to do everything we can do to make sure we're safe. And so we'll go ahead and cancel this Sunday, this Wednesday, and get back on track after that. I hope this video finds you encouraged. I hope this video, again, reminds you that we're not making decisions haphazardly. We're doing everything that we do with your health in mind and trying to make sure we keep everybody safe. So God's grace to you. Let this also be a reminder, as it was to me, that if you have any symptoms at all, go ahead and just stay home and do your best to keep us all safe. I was just convinced I didn't have this thing, but was still going to do what I had to do to keep everybody safe, and then lo and behold, here I have it. So the good news is, again, my symptoms have been so minimal. Compared to the flu I had back in February, this has been absolutely nothing, and so I thank God for that. I know that's not everybody's experience, but I feel perfectly fine, perfectly healthy, and I pray that Pastor Allen, Pastor Melanie, all of our staff, as well as all of our people will continue to be symptom-free, and we'll be back on next Sunday. God's grace to you.